Okay. Hello. Okay, good. Alright. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry for the very much lack of silence for a good 45 seconds. Voice mod did not want to work. I think I broke it, so I'm gonna exit out of that and try to reopen it on stream because I can do that. I'm allowed to do that. It's my stream. For right now, you're just gonna stare at Venti and hear my voice as I wait for voice mod. And you all will probably ask me, is it necessary? Because now you can hear me. It is absolutely necessary because I need my voice. I need my voice changing stuff and everything. What? Oh. Hello, Sensor Quinn. How are you doing today? And let's see, you won't believe what happened just before I went to the 7-Eleven. What happened? What happened? What happened? Man, voice mod loves to load. Okay, there we go. Alright. Hopefully this will work now. Okay. No, it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, wait, no. Okay, hold up. Might work now. No, please. OBS, please. I would like my voice mod. Okay. Oh, good. I got it working. I did it. It works now. Yay. Alright. I pulled the cricket out of my shoe. Oh, no. I can only imagine how you reacted to that. Actually, I do have a story that's a little bit related to that, and I'll say in a bit. But, now that I have voice mod working and everything, there's something very important that we need to address. It's very important. I squished it with a... No! Why would you squish the little cricket? It did nothing to you!
It's just waiting to be rediscovered.
It did nothing to you! So cruel. So cruel has this world come to. But anyways... Now, off the cricket topic, there is...
What should I try this
because they are invaders, my domain of the basement. No excuse. Crickets have been here long before humans. Maybe they did. Did they? Were crickets long? Maybe crickets were. Were crickets there? The dinosaurs? I don't know. Maybe not. Don't quote me on that. They robbed me by restful sleep. They lure you to sleep. Anyways, so. Before we begin, there is a certain bookworm swordsman that we need to address in the room. Jinkyu. Happy birthday. It's his birthday today and we got a letter, so I'm gonna read it, because I can. Do you remember what day it is today? If you can't recall, this snack might be a clue. Maybe you can remember when you see it. To surprise you with a new flavor, I have spent a long time improving the formula. Please have a taste. I don't know why there's a sigh here in a letter, but I'm gonna ignore that. I wanted to hide this letter at the bottom of the snack box, but feared that you might miss it. It would be a shame if you had. I'll treat you to some fish next time. When the time comes, you have to keep an eye on it. Maybe there will be something hidden in the fish's belly. Besides, I read an interesting article recently. It wrote that there was a righteous, golden-haired traveler who did a lot of great deeds in many places in the world, and drew many compliments from many people. The content of this article is true, but whether it's exaggerated, I'll wait for you to come and judge for yourself. I will be waiting for you at the rooftop tonight. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And in celebration of his birthday, I will mainly be like roaming with him, so let's go. And hello, Lazu, how are you doing today? Oh, is that a host I hear? Thank you so much for the host, Lazu. I really appreciate it. And now, without further ado, let us continue with the Wangmin Restaurant Jingling crisis of a chef's crisis.
Traveler,
Yes.
Paimon, did you hear the news? They made it through the selections for Masterful Chefs.
Let's go. You can cook.
Oh, that's great.
You know, I'm imagining this is like a little bit of a spin-off episode of Ratatouille. Hey, anyone can cook. Doing good. Just gonna lurk because I know nothing of Genshin. Lazu? Lazu? Would you like to learn? Would you like to collab? Would you like to collab a Genshin streamer where you start playing and then I'm right there laughing at you? I mean, helping you. I'm kidding, buddy. It's alright. Whether you know Genshin or not, you are still welcomed here no matter what. You're always welcome. Everyone's welcome. Welcome to my streams. Anyways, good job, Zingling.
It was a total breeze. I wasn't even trying. But a true champion never rests on their laurels. I'm still gonna need your help to prepare for the competition. I made a few new test dishes and I was hoping everyone could try them and give some feedback. Traveler, you want to be the first?
No, I'm scared. I know you make chili and I have a very low spice tolerance, so no. Maybe we can one stream one day. Depends on how I feel. All right, I understand. Yeah, no problem. I was half joking. I mean, if you want to do it, just call me up and hopefully I'm available. I should be. Depends on college. Anyways, so let's see. I have way too many games. Yeah, considering you also have Kingdom Hearts. That's an enormous backlog in itself.
Oh, yeah, we did. And anyway, we get to eat your food all the time, so we're biased. You should find some other people this time, just to play it safe. Good idea. Okay, let me think.
Actually, Paimon, thank you for making her avoid me. Thank you.
Let's get Beto to try it first. Beto! Yep, you can definitely trust her opinion. Let's go find her.
Ah, this is terrible.
Down at the docks. Let me box up this food real quick, then we can head on down.
Wait, drop what food off? Oh, okay. Like, we go to her and she's like, ah, this is terrible. This isn't pirate food. This is disgusting. Hey, Kazuha, come here and try this slop. That would be so mean.
Body and mind.
Oh, and Xingyang is here to get ready for her huge story quest in 2.2.
Hey, look, who's she with? Hi, Beto. Hi,
And if you
Xinyan.
hear my dog,
Are we
I am so
interrupting
sorry.
anything?
Can't do anything about it.
Woman of the hour. We were just talking about you.
Beta was saying you and I should get ourselves on board sometime. Says the whole crew's been asking for us.
Alright. Xingyang, a rock musician based in Liyue, uses her music as a form of resistance against societal I can't read. Stereotypes. She tunes are Wait. Okay, no, that's not me. That's this. She tunes are her tunes are well loved, and the study of her Wait, what? She tunes are well loved, and the style of her tunes is much like she is. Straightforward, generous, confident, and proud. Mihoyo, are you okay with your grammar? Every time she steps onto her personality design stage, loyal fans will come flocking and start to rock to her rhythm. If you hear cheers and fireworks go up at any place in Liyue Harbor at the same time, it's most likely Xingyang. So don't miss out.
Seems like you three go way back. Oh, we really do. Beto and Xinyan are two of my oldest customers, and I've helped out in the kitchen on board Beto's ship in the past. Recently, Xinyan's been planning to do a show on board, too.
That's
Hey.
the plan. Good music's meant for sharing. You guys should check it out sometime.
Will do. But I came here today because I made it into the Masterful Chef's finals, and I was just trying out some new dishes to bring to the competition. Can you have a little taste and give me some feedback?
Sure, beats drinking on an empty stomach.
Oh, about time. I'm starving over here. Let's see what you got.
And then they eat it. Boy, what was this slap? Beta and Xingyang try Xingling's dish. Okay, I'll stop.
Man, this chicken foo young's tasting awesome.
Oh, this food is too good for me to be soaking up the alcohol with.
These
Man, I
three
can't
seem to
believe
have
you
a
insulted the
great time
food
with
before
each
you
other.
ate it, Beto.
Only thing is you've got 3 dishes here. Chicken fuyang, come and get it, and crystal shrimp, and they all taste kind of refreshing.
Is refreshing really a flavor?
When you spend all your time at sea, you don't have a lot of choice when it comes to food, especially on the longer voyages where you've got to stretch out your rations as far as you can. First thing you
AKA
want to do when
suffering.
you get back on dry land is dig into a nice hot meal that's swimming in oil and has a ton of flavor.
That's the exact opposite
Goba!
of
I forgot about Goba!
Oh,
He's just staring at a worker
Beta's
like,
tastes are
hey,
pretty
what are you
similar to
doing?
mine and Xiangling's.
Ugh, Ningguang, I am sick of hearing that name. Our tastes couldn't be more different. You'll never find us eating the same bowl of food.
But last time when you were chatting with her, Paimon thought you two seemed to get along just fine.
Still there like, hey,
We're
sir.
evenly matched. Guess that makes us equals. But I'm sorry, limp cabbage leaves are never gonna do it for me.
Oh, I hear ya. Steamed cabbage and broth might be upper class and look fancy and all, but man, is it boring! It's never gonna give you that flavor explosion you get with some of the other dishes out there.
Not with that
Xianyan,
attitude.
Are these dishes too mild for you too?
Well, not so much mild. I just think you maybe missed a beat somewhere.
Exactly. This is some fine cooking, no question about that. But if this is for a competition, it needs more oomph.
Beat? Oomph? Are we sure these terms apply to cooking?
More spices, something new, etc. Paimon.
Beat, yeah. You know what a beat is? I only know music, though. I'm nowhere near your level when it comes to cooking, so don't mind me if it doesn't make much sense.
It's okay, fellow musician. It's alright. I understand what you mean.
Completely right. Beat and oomph. That's what I need. I actually thought as much while I was cooking them. Even though this was a brand new combination, it still felt like I was missing that one thing that'll seal the deal. You know, really push it over the finish line. Seems like she's found her muse.
Goba!
Does that mean music theory is compatible with cooking?
Paimon, music theory can apply to more things than just music. I'm going to say that right now as a musician.
Hey! Paimon didn't quite get the implication, but Paimon can tell when you're being a meanie.
I'm not!
Okay,
I don't even know what I
think
said.
I know what I need to do. Great!
I didn't even
so
read
this
it.
went really well.
Don't hold back, just get out there and do your thing. You're a pro, Xiangling, and you've totally got this. Hands down best chef in Liyue Harbor. Ain't that right, Beto?
Well, I think so anyway. More than any other chef. And there ain't a whole lot of people I'd be willing to say that about.
I'll do my best. Thanks, everyone.
And then
Alright, we'll leave
the
you to it.
competition's like, alright,
I'm gonna
Traveler,
take
you're
Xinyan on
joining.
board for a
I'm
while.
sorry, Jingling. I'm about to take you down. No, not even without trying. I can make a simple
They both
rice
had
ball
pretty
and then
strong
win.
taste. You sure that won't be a problem? Shouldn't we get a second opinion from someone with milder tastes? That's a good point. Beto likes her greasy stir fries, and Xinyan can really handle her spice. Yeah, we should get another opinion. Now, who do we know whose tastes are on the mild side? Traveler, any suggestions? Who?
Wait. Wait. Xiao!
Oh, right! Makes sense! So, back to Wangshu Inn? Who is it? Someone you
Goba.
just missed last time we were there. Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers! He said that we just need to speak his name and poof, he'll show up.
Yeah, he didn't show
will
up
you
at the banner
definitely
I was
hear
trying
us
to
say
summon
his
him
name,
from.
though? Maybe we should find somewhere quieter.
I wonder when his rerun is. I mean, to be fair, if his rerun comes soon... I mean, obviously the next ones are Child and Hu Tao. But if afterwards Zhao comes, then I could probably get Zhao. I'm very close to Pity, and my next Pity will be guaranteed the story character, so yeah. Hello, Grubby Emperor, how are you doing today? I have not watched one of your streams in a long time. It's good to be back. Oh, well, welcome back, welcome back. Hopefully you still enjoy,
Time to act.
you still enjoy my streams. But it's good to have you back.
Okay, let's
Hey, Goba!
begin shouting his name. Do I need to do this too?
No.
Paimon's going first. happening? Let me try again. Xiao! That's weird. Does he not want to hang out with us? Oh, wait, so let me get this straight. Some guy with special powers promised you both that you just need to shout his name and he'll show up?
I mean, just say his name. Not necessarily
both,
shout
actually.
it.
Just one of us.
And yeah, just me. So Paimon, why did you bother even going?
Oh, right. Well, you should be the one to try it then. Paimon clearly just doesn't want to feel left out. Okay then.
Goba is cute. Zhao is hello, magical oh, I can't read today. Hello, magician pianist. How are you doing today? Here, Paimon, equivalent to shouting. Hey, Zhao.
You called?
Whoa!
Instant.
Came.
You spoke my name, did you not?
I didn't think that would actually work. Unfortunately, that didn't work on your banner when I was trying to summon you.
When I make you a promise, I will honor it.
Where are you, my team, then?
He's there. That's how you know he's an Adeptus.
I'm doing well.
Adeptus?
Hi, Zhao. Did you got him? I
Zhao,
wish
was
I
it?
don't got him.
Hi there. It was me who asked the traveler to call you here. My name's Youngling. I'm a chef.
And Goba! Look
I
how
made it
happy
into the
Goba
finals of
is!
this year's Masterful Chefs, and I'm testing some dishes out in preparation. I'm trying to get feedback from customers with all different tastes.
Oh, I needed him. I got him.
Customers. And that includes me?
Uh-huh.
Just pops in your
Traveler
face
says you
like,
prefer mild
what
food.
about
Just the kind of
food?
person I'm looking for. If you don't mind, I'd like you to try the dishes I've made and tell me your thoughts.
Yeah, I made like a little summoning short video on my YouTube channel. I edited for a little bit and did not get him. Sad, but... Alright. We value your opinion, Zhao.
Since it's you, I will do it.
Yay!
Help. Help. Zhao, try Xingling's dish.
How is it? Are you sure you can eat it? Don't force yourself.
Tastes pretty good.
Huh? Really? I can't believe it. An Adeptus says he likes my cooking. If my dad was here, he'd be crying tears of joy.
What, isn't he here?
You
He's at your
excel in the
restaurant. Just go
culinary
tell
arts.
him.
I'm reminded of another chef I know. That chef cooks dishes with soul, as do you. Both of you are masters of your craft.
Who do you think he means? Smiley Yensho?
Maybe.
If I had to find
For the
fault with
almond
something,
tofu.
the two sides are a little strong for my taste. Some minor adjustments would take this dish from excellence to perfection.
So it's funny because the previous two, Beto and Xingyan, were saying that it needs something else, like a better thing. He's saying that, you know, with minor adjustments to make it less. So, let's see. I do, but, so grubby. I do, but my grandpa factory restarted my PC. Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry. I lost everything, about 500. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I mean, hopefully you could, you know, I guess if obviously it's not a multiplayer, it's probably a single player if you lost it, so I'm so sorry to hear that. Let's see. Needing him because I started Genshin December, January. He was my first true animal character. Yep, before him I didn't have Jean or Sucrose. I already had. After Zhao, I got Jean. For me, I started when Gong Yu's banner was about to end and Zhao came next. And it was funny because at first I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm really that interested in Zhao. And then I played the story quest. And then MiHoYo made me like this boy. Dang it. So I'm waiting, but who knows when he's gonna appear.
Just my own opinion. Do not fixate on it. Take it or leave it as you see fit.
Alright, go easy on
But I'm
the
happy that
sides.
Zhao is included in this
Okay,
event.
I got it. Thank you, Adeptus friend. It was really great to meet you.
I'll be leaving now.
I mean, agreed.
See you next time.
Bye, Zhao.
Paimon still can't believe he actually came. So, what would happen Imagine if we called his name again now. Do you think he'd come back right away?
Paimon, I mean, it's such a terrible move, but if his banner was here, I'd definitely be calling his name like 50 times, being like, Zhao, come home. Look at Goba. Oh, I didn't see it. Where's Goba? Oh, Goba. I didn't see Goba. Was he waving?
Only kinda, maybe, not really joking. Jeez.
He's crying. Goba, what's wrong? Goba, who hurt you? Did Paimon hurt you? Alright, Paimon, I'm sorry, but for Goba, for that face, you need to be yeeted. Yeet.
Good news. After 2 rounds of taste testing, I've had an idea on what to do next. Great! Lucky we picked the right people to talk to. I better head back and try this out a few times while it's fresh in my mind.
I mean, there's no lava around, but hello, Ono, how are you doing today? Fire gods are please. No, we're not doing that again, because I know that Nightblade's gonna lurk around being like, oh, did somebody say gods? Are we doing blood for the blood gods? I'm like, no, please, no. Alright, let's see, I better...
Oh, and the final is in Yujing Terrace. You better come and watch.
That's the top. Yeah, that's the top. Alright, have fun.
You bet.
You got 2 conflicting sides between Zhao and that is not what I meant to do. Just chilling, waiting for the tournament to start. I'll be playing Blob and Coma on it. Nice. You know, I misread that as I'll be playing WoW, and I'm like, wait, what? I didn't know you played World of Warcraft. But I'm smart. I read it again. Alright, let me do the time. But I know the feeling you had. I started as Albedo's banner was up, and Albedo was my favorite character now. And guess who I don't have yet? 60 Bulls currently. Please come back soon. Oh. Albedo's good too. Albedo's good too. I guess for another one, I tried to get Zhongli and Raiden, but didn't get either one. I'd rather Zhongli though, between the pair. But at least I have.
Venue. It should be starting soon.
But at least I have my favorite Venti, so that's fine. 8%. I spent about $400–200 on my. Oh. I mean, Minecraft and Roblox, I'm pretty sure are, you know, cloud server based. So even if the PC is factory resetted, it should still be fine. You should still have it, right? Tell me about it.
To the Masterful Chef's final. At the appointment of this
oh, hey,
Anfei.
Anfei. What's up?
I am your host and officiator, Yanfei.
Don't sue anybody.
Yanfei's here too.
This event is brought to you by the Liyue Qixing in collaboration with a number of participating enterprises. The competition is divided into the selections phase and
wait,
the
is
finals.
that Smiley? Oh,
we saw many
Smiley.
contestants from all over Liyue in the selections process, and all of them were outstanding chefs in their own right. Of those,
where's
the 2
Ganyu?
strongest participants
I don't know.
were put through to today's finals. In just a few short moments, the finals will take place right here before your very eyes.
I know where Ganyu is. She's probably on a rooftop scoping and being a sniper for any intruders.
As the officiator, it is my honor and privilege to represent the organizing committee and indeed the people of Liyue in overseeing today's proceedings. Next, please allow me to introduce the judges. There will be a select panel and an audience panel. The 3 members of the select panel are the Tianquan, Lady Ningguang, the Yuheng, Lady Keqing, and last but not least, gourmet connoisseur, Uncle Tian. In addition to these 3, 10 judges will be chosen from among the audience to sample our contestants' dishes and cast their vote.
Look at Goba.
That makes a total of 13 judges.
He can do what he wants.
Between them, each judge will vote for their preferred finalist, and the one who receives the most votes will be today's winner.
It's all so exciting!
And now, please
Who
join
could
me
be
in
scared of that
welcoming our
little
2
face?
contestants into the arena. Come on out! To my left, a competition favorite down from Dihua. Life's harsh when you live on a marsh, but this kitchen ace will put a smile on your face. Please welcome Smiley Yanxiao.
And Smiley, can't believe it.
Hi, everyone.
Whoa! Yanxiao made it into the him. He seems really nervous.
Paimon, if you were in front of a ton of people, judges included, would you be able to do it with a breeze? I don't think so.
Yanshao! Chin up, shoulders back. Everyone from the inn is super proud of you.
Okay, maybe you can.
Oh.
Way to put pressure on him.
And to my right, a stalwart of Liyue Harbor culinary scene, a little feisty with a whole lot of spicy. Give it up for Xiangling! And her mysterious assistant, who knows who?
Paimon knows. It's Guoba.
Yanfei, did you just insult Goba? Did you just insult my little bear Goba? How could
Hey,
you?
everybody. I'll do my best.
Contestants,
Look how
please
happy
repeat
he is.
after me. As a finalist in Masterful Chefs,
What's sad?
I
Why are you
solemnly
sad?
swear to commit myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by all competition procedures.
He doesn't like this.
As a finalist in Masterful Chefs, I solemnly swear to commit myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by all competition procedures.
Now with these
As a
words in
finalist
place,
in Masterful
Yanfei
Chefs,
can sue
I,
them if they go
solemnly
a
swear
little
to
bit
commit
out of
myself
line.
fully,
And be
compete
like, yes,
fairly,
I can get
and
my
abide
paycheck
by
for
all
this month.
competition procedures.
And I, for my part, promise to uphold the principles of fairness, impartiality, and transparency in my officiation of the proceedings. Now, I will hand things over to the select panel judge, Ningguang, for the announcement of today's theme.
Thank you all for being here today at the Masterful
Wait, there's a
Chefs
theme?
Finals. I am the Tianquan Ningguang. The organizers have chosen the theme for today's event, and that theme is of Earth and Waterborn.
Wait, wasn't there a different
Earth
theme?
and Waterborn.
Yeah, that.
Just like the Feast of Bounteous Land. It really captures the spirit of
I guess
this
that was
year's
for primarily
Moon Chase Festival.
maybe. I guess I
It's
don't know.
like
I'm
surfing
confused.
turf,
Oh well.
but the deep and meaningful version.
The
Oh,
rules
yes,
are
and my PC is
simple.
so broken that
The
Microsoft
one
won't.
who receives the most votes wins.
Oof.
Tailor your dishes to the judges' preferences, or win over the audience with your originality. The choice is yours. Well then,
Well, then your
I
goal is
look
to do
forward
both.
to both of your contributions.
Contestants will have 1 hour of cooking time available and may only use ingredients provided by the organizers in their dishes. I trust this is no problem.
Yeah, wait, hold up. So, if I get the results of this correctly, Ningguang said you either win by the judge's approval of your dish or by the audience's approval. So then, wait, so then, what if one gets one and the other gets the other? Then who wins then? Oh, and okay, Grubby Emperor, well, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night, and hopefully you could still get, you know, the data that, hopefully the data is still there and it's not lost because of the factory reset. Okay, so, yeah, I don't get it.
Without further ado, let the cooking commence.
Just cook, you two.
Begin.
Just cook. I'm the only one here as an audience.
Time to pull out all the stops. Show everyone why you're the best. Traveler,
Oh, okay, there's more people.
Thanks for coming to support me. Don't you worry. I'm gonna make this the best tasting dish I've ever cooked.
And then the Fatui's attracted by the food and being like, hey,
Line
we
it
want to.
up,
Oh,
line
wait,
it up.
hold up. Wait.
Things first. Get the stove on.
Wait.
Xiao thought the side should be milder, which makes sense to contrast with the main dish. And I guess that's what Xinyan meant. You gotta have on beats and off beats. But at the same time, you have to end on a high note. So I think I'll add a little sugar to the crystal shrimp just to bring the flavor up a notch.
Crystal shrimp. Where's the crystal shrimp? What do I do? Wait. I don't know what it looks like. Oh, there we go. There.
Triple layered consomme is pretty bland to begin with, and I can't have two sides with the same texture. Luckily, the organizers have provided some very aromatic broth. It's just a little too gentle. Okay, this is where Beta was right. A pinch of salt should do the trick.
Okay, delicious triple layer. Triple layer. Where is it? I don't know where the triple layer is. There it is. I've never made these before. Alright, there.
Junyun Chili Chicken is the main event. Can't afford to compromise too much here, but maybe some pepper will set it apart without alienating anybody.
Okay, wait, what was it? Chili chicken. Julius, I don't know, chicken. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Imagine I didn't have some of these. Like right now. I don't even think I have it. Oh, there it is. There.
Huh? Oh, Yin Xiao. He doesn't look so good. Ah, Guava.
Goba.
Whoa, whoa, what's this? Hold up. Things are taking an unexpected turn on the masterful chef's stage. Xiangling's mysterious assistant appears to be aiding her opponent. Judges, are we going to allow this?
That's
we knew
fine.
in advance that Xiangling would be accompanied by a mysterious assistant, and the judges agreed that the two could be classed as one individual for the purposes of the competition. But what do we say to this?
I mean, all he did was
I take
light
no
the
issue
fire.
with it. In any case, the assistant hasn't done much in the way of assisting.
No competition would be complete without a little drama.
My artifacts aren't leveled well. My talents are not leveled at all, except I have
I
a
won't be
streamline.
the old
I have the
fogey
melee
that
lance
ruins
level
it
60.
for
Goba
them.
makes 1.4k damage. Hey!
Please allow me to explain to our host. Prior to the competition, the judges reviewed both contestants, and we can comfortably confirm that neither side is participating in a way that contravenes the competition rules. Xiangling is a highly accomplished chef, and her assistant is more like family to her. Xiangling prepares all of her own dishes herself. All that her assistant will do is occasionally provide a fire source.
Yeah, it's basically
Given
what he did.
Xiangling's level of culinary skill, the difference between her using firewood or her assistant is a trivial one. I appreciate everyone's concerns. The presence of a mysterious assistant performing strange dance moves to cheerlead for Xiangling is a little unexpected. But the mysterious assistant has now started cheerleading for Smiley Yenshao too, demonstrating total impartiality. By encouraging both Xiangling and her opponent, they have proven to be a fair supporter.
Goba
That's
helps.
right. Guava's not really outside help. Guava just likes to watch people cook. I'm sure the only reason they went over there is to try to help Yen Xiao feel less nervous. I give you all my word, Guava will not interfere with the competition.
But
And I would also say that it's a loss to the competition if Yen Xiao isn't at the top of his form.
I mean, they're not
I
objecting
say that
to
as
it.
someone who's eaten Yen Xiao's cooking at Wang Shuin before. He is an excellent chef, and I want this to be a competition between the best we both have to bring.
I see. Most amusing.
You guys just say your opinion.
Uncle
It was
Tian,
fine.
What's your opinion?
Why are you still talking
I
about
have
this?
no objections. It's an honor and a privilege to see two contestants so dedicated to having a fair and square contest.
The judges
And
and,
hey,
the
my
officiator
artifacts-
accept this explanation.
Well, they
Let
are
the
like
competition
level
continue.
above level
Yen Xiao,
15.
are you alright?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I've never been so nervous in my life.
Oh, I
Look,
think
my
I get it
hands won't
because
stop
he's in front of a
shaking.
lot of people.
Take it easy. I've been there before. I can help. Try saying a tongue twister to yourself in your head. Or think of some happy memories about your dad.
Why my dad? That's a bit specific.
Yeah,
Yes,
mood.
That's what I do.
Goba.
I guess I'll think of my mom then. Anyway, you should carry on. I'll be fine.
Well,
Don't
you see,
hold up your
I'm
own dishes on
done.
my account.
That's why
Being
I'm helping
held
you.
up. I'm finished already.
Huh? Oh, right. Then I need to focus up and win this thing.
Man,
There
imagine
you go.
getting the
That's
pressure
attitude
on
we
him being
want.
like,
You're a very
hey,
capable chef,
I'm
Yen
done
Xiao.
already. I can do
So
whatever.
Come on, show everyone what you're made of, just like you showed us last time at Wang Shuin.
Yes. You're right. I can do this. I can do this. Thank you, Xiangling. And thanks to your, Well, thanks. Time for
Just
me
said
to
it
get
was
cooking.
Gooba! Smiley and Zhao starts cooking immediately and his dish is ready.
Time's up! Both contestants have now finished cooking. I would like to invite them to present their dishes to the judges for evaluation.
And because Jingling
We will
was done so
proceed in
early,
the order that the
we don't like
contestants
this food, it's
finished.
cold.
Xiangling, please describe your dish.
My dish is Jiyun chili chicken with sides of triple layered consomme and crystal shrimp. The theme is of earth and waterborne, which includes land and sea. In other words, land animals, fowl, and seafood are all potential ingredients. My main dish, Jiyun chili chicken, is a combination of fowl and chilies. Jiyun chilies capture
Man,
the
imagine
essence
being
of
a
the
bird
mountains where they grow, and fowl is
and
a gift
looking
from the
down and you're a
heavens.
competition food.
Triple layered consomme also uses fowl, and its other ingredients are ham and bamboo shoots. These are also flavors from the mountains.
No, you
but
can't
they
have any.
complement and contrast with the chicken dish, fresh instead of spicy, cold instead of hot. The crystal shrimp is made from a combination of rice, shrimp meat, and carrot. A thin, translucent skin wraps diced carrot and a whole shrimp. Fresh, crispy,
It's
and
funny
tender.
because I actually wouldn't like
Shrimps are
any
a
of
gift
this.
from the
I don't like
ocean.
shrimp, I don't like
Tightly
chili.
wrapping them in a skin made from
Yeah.
rice makes this dish a blend of land and sea, fresh with a hint of sweetness. It's the
I'm
perfect
sure
note
it's
to end
probably
this course
good.
on.
I just wouldn't
Ooh,
like it.
A strong delivery there from Xiangling. Let's see what our next contestant Yanxiao has to say.
My dish is Adeptus Temptation with a mint salad and golden shrimp balls. As Xiangling says,
Almond
earth and water
tofu, because
means
I
land
really
and
couldn't
sea.
think of anything
So
else.
birds, land animals, and seafood were also the ingredients I incorporated. Adeptus Temptation is a much-loved dish in Liyue, and as chef of Wangshu Inn, I've always been proud to offer this as the signature specialty dish of our menu.
And it's funny
It's a
because I have the
complex
recipe.
dish with very particular ingredients: smoked ham, crab, fresh shrimp meat, and matsutake. I chose this as my main dish as a sign of respect toward my profession and to this competition. The mint salad is my first side. Cool and tender with a subtle sweetness, it's a perfect answer to the rich and strong flavors of the Adeptus Temptation. Golden shrimp balls is a time-honored classic loved by everyone. A hearty and wholesome broth, followed up with a shrimp ball. Oh, pure bliss.
Paimon can smell it from all the way over here. It's driving Paimon crazy.
I mean, you'll be...
Judges, please sample the dishes.
Technically, you'll be able to eat it because it is the audience, too. 3 on stage, judges,
Very
competitions, whatnot.
impressive.
I can't read
Both
that fast.
contestants' dishes are well considered, expertly made, and truly delicious. I'm gonna have another golden shrimp. I mean, I shall have to sample both contestants' dishes once more before I can reach a verdict.
Wow.
Now,
Very
Xiangling
subtle.
has taken an interesting approach here. She's chosen a cold dish as her main. I have to say, that's a bold move. It's also a unique take on Jueyun chili chicken. Although the dish as a whole is served cold, the chili peppers
And
have
Jingling's
been
fine. It's not
stir-fried,
supposed to be
so
cold. Oh,
they're
no.
still just a little warm on the inside. You get a nice crunch as you bite in. Then you get the spiciness and warmth all coming in together. And then just a hint of that wonderful pepperiness to top it all off. It's quite simply extraordinary.
This Adeptus Temptation is quite exceptional. The triple layer consomme
thought
is
you liked
also
simple
a very
stuff.
superlative contribution.
Adeptus Temptation is not
Excellent
simple.
flavor, well balanced between sweet and savory. Yes, the standard is very high.
Judges of the select panel, I will now ask you to consider your votes carefully before writing them down and handing them to me. Also, the organizing committee has selected today's audience judges, and they are now evaluating the dishes. Everyone who's been lucky enough to sample today's dishes, please consider and cast your vote independently.
How are we not involved in this? Why didn't they pick us to be
Because we
judges?
kind of helped.
Paimon has buckets of passion
Paimon?
and oodles of expertise when it comes to food. If they don't want Paimon, it's their loss. Oh.
Paimon, thank you for having your faith in me as a chef.
Yippee! For all the chefs there are in the world, and for all the amazing dishes they can cook, the fact remains that you're the one who treats Paimon the best.
So I'm not the best chef in your eyes. Okay. Judges off stage, sample the dishes.
Thank you
careful
all
before
for
evaluating.
waiting. All votes have been received and counted, and the results have been returned to Ningguang. I now invite Ningguang to take the floor and announce the results of the Masterful Chef's Finals.
It is my pleasure to announce that the winner of the Masterful Chef's Finals
Wait a minute,
is...
it's a tie.
By a mere 1 vote margin, Xiangling!
Wow! What? How is it so close?
Wow, how is it so close? That's an insult.
Well, there it is. I knew it.
Hey.
It was a close contest, but we have a winner. Liyue Harbor's Xiangling has beaten Dihua Marsh's Yanxiao by just 1 vote. There can only be one winner, but the fact that this was so close shows just how much both of these outstanding chefs managed to impress our judges. Thank you both for your stellar contributions here today. A big thank you to all the audience for being here today, especially
It took
those
all
who have come
day
from
because it's
far and
nighttime
wide.
right now.
As officiator, I declare the result of this competition to be fair and valid, thus bringing the Masterful Chef's Finals to a close.
Thank you all for coming. Until next time.
Please exit the venue in an orderly fashion, and remember to take all of your personal belongings with you.
What are you, Yanfei? A Disney bus driver
and take a
announcer?
look.
Make sure to take all your belongings with you. Is something wrong, Ka-Ching? Well, let's talk to him.
Looks like I won this time, Yanxiao. But I'd still like to try your dishes, if that's okay.
Sure, I'll have a try of yours too.
The two exchange test dishes.
Truly exquisite. No doubt in my mind why you're the winner here.
This Adeptus Temptation is really good. It's so fresh, I'm almost moved to tears.
I'm just gonna take your recipe,
Well,
don't mind me.
Just goes to show that you have a taste for the finer things in life.
No, you've got me all wrong. We're just a small neighborhood restaurant too, so I totally understand. Food is life, and customers are at the heart of all food culture. So humble food cooking is not to be looked down upon.
I mean, it could be.
Is that right? Huh. I'd heard you'd gotten famous for your experimental approach to cooking and were all about fancy and exclusive foods. Never realized you'd done your time in a small kitchen too. Well, there you have it.
You know,
All
if
the
home
greats
cooking
come from the smaller
becomes very
places.
popular, is it
Same
still
goes for
considered
you.
home cooking?
You can't work in an inn kitchen unless you know how to consistently
Like,
please
if you home
customers.
cooked something,
It's
you
no
have
wonder
like your
your
own
food is so
recipe, you
top-notch.
made this,
You're
and
the
then it
kind
gets
of
famous,
competition I'm
and
glad
then,
to have.
you know, probably
Let's stay in touch. Maybe we
prophesize,
can
you know,
find some time in
sold
the future
everywhere
to,
now. Would it
trade
still be
tips.
considered home cooking?
You got it. And next time we meet as competitors, let's both be even better than we are now.
All right, deal.
Traveler, Paimon! Thanks for coming. Did you get to try the food? Don't even go there. Paimon's still peeved.
Come on, the food's right there. Go ahead,
I
eat
can't
some.
believe it. You didn't get picked? Well, never mind. Don't get mad. I'll make some more for you when we get back.
The food's right there still. Paimon, you can eat some. They just tasted some of theirs.
Woohoo!
Paimon, you can
Great!
eat. Paimon.
Oh, the organizer said that Yanxiao and I need to go register our delivery addresses. Apparently, they're gonna deliver an exclusive ingredients package and the prize money at a later date. So I need to get moving.
They're giving you
I'll come find you guys after.
ingredients too? Wow.
Xiangling seems really happy. Good for her. Looks like Kuching and Ningguang left already. As the organizers, they must have gone to wrap up some last-minute things. Let's go ask them for an update about the statue.
Oh wait.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I wonder if Madame Ping has anything to say. Oh, child, it's you. The Moon Chase Festival is most lively time here in Liyue, so feel free to walk around and see the sights. Oh, okay, well, The meaning of the festival in ages past was quite different. It was about the ancients of Liyue seeking the adeptal path. Nowadays, it's more about admiring the moon and eating and enjoying our time together with one another. The meaning of festivals will shift with time, and some traditions will be forgotten. However, everyone's hopes for the future will remain the same, no matter what the day or age is, and dogs shall bark in the background. Hey, there was more to that. That I am. One season after the next, this flower blooms, then falls, only to bloom again, and on it goes, just like Liyue. Look over here, and over here. So many flowers are blooming. It looks like this will be a blessed year. Yay for the blessed years. Okay. These are glaze lilies. Probably the last surviving ones in all of Liyue Harbor. People say that the sound of singing nourishes them and helps them grow, but the sound of fighting, of cursing, it is poison to them and eats away at their roots. That is why, over centuries of strife, they have disappeared from Liyue's landscape. All thanks to the beautiful weather we're having. I'd always hoped that one day this flower would bloom all over Liyue once more. But in the meantime, would you take a few of these flowers from Yujing Terrace with you on your journey? So they might see the world? Is it glaze lilies? Yeah, I need them. Alright. I think only the Moon Chase Festival was needed for that, but I read it all anyway, because I'm such a good content creator.
Ka-ching, there you are!
Oh, you found me.
Huh? Is everything okay?
Traveler, I have found myself in something
I
of a
may have
predicament.
cheated.
In the competition, I voted for Smiley Yenshao.
So you're frustrated because you can't go back and vote for Xiangling instead?
No, that's not it. As a judge, I had a duty to remain objective. I made my decision after thinking about it very carefully, and my conscience is clear. Xiangling is my friend, so by rights, I should be honest with her about this. But, as you know, I voted based purely on my personal opinion. As a contestant, Xiangling may not be able to appreciate this, and I do not know how to deal with people of her temperament.
I mean, that's fine. You have your opinion. That's fine.
I just don't know how to break it to her.
It's no big deal. Just say it however comes naturally. Xiangling of all people isn't bothered about that kind of stuff. And anyway, she still won in the end.
Yeah, but...
Oh, hey, here you are. I've been looking for you for ages.
Xiangling, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
Oh, shoot,
My
I thought she was
grandfather
mad.
always said to me, in contests of food, always follow your heart. Which is to say that in gastronomical disputes,
That's
or
such a big
indeed
paragraph. Why?
competitions, one must cast their vote for the party that they agree with. This decision must be based on one's honest thoughts, not influenced by any external factors. Of course, that was just my grandfather's opinion, but I have to say, I am inclined to think he had a point. So, despite the fact that I am your friend, I cast my vote for Smiley Yenshao's Adeptus Temptation.
I think it was the golden shrimp.
Well, maybe it was. I like golden shrimp balls. Is that a problem?
You were acting so serious that I honestly thought something was up. It's fine. Doesn't bother me one bit.
Huh?
You voted for who you wanted to, and that's totally okay. In fact, that's exactly how it should be. Otherwise, how could it be a fair competition? So, you made a point of telling me. Is that because you were worried that it made you a bad friend?
Don't be absurd.
Alright, stop being a tsundere for 2
Didn't I
seconds,
say
Ka-ching.
already?
Yes.
I love this about you. You're just so conscientious about everything. Half-baked feedback just isn't meaningful to me at this stage. Seeking reassurance is what novices do, and it's been a long time since I was a novice. The way forward from today will only get more challenging, as will the dishes I'll need to cook. Honestly, I'll meet friends like you along the way. You have a strong sense of responsibility, Ka-ching. But you know, not everything is always about responsibility. Yes, you're a Chi-ching, but you're also you, Ka-ching. When you're with friends, you don't need to think about everything so thoroughly. You know that's what Ningguang's like, right? Beto's always telling me about how well she gets along with Ningguang. They even play chess aboard her ship sometimes. So you see, Ningguang's kind of bold in that she doesn't let her identity and reputation get in the way of her ability to have a good time. You could take a leaf out of her book. Outside of work, it's time to let go and relax.
I wish I could do that. Ha 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 ha.
Traveler, Xiangling, anyway, what are we standing around here for? Let's go and check on the status of the Stove God statue.
Oh yeah! Paimon had nearly forgotten about that. Let's go see.
Paimon, we went to Ka-ching for that purpose. How did you quickly forget?
Time to act.
To the statue. Wow, they cleaned up fast. That was a fast cleanup. Oh, I see more cracks.
How strange. It hasn't changed one bit.
Wait, isn't that a new crack?
This doesn't make any sense.
Unless that was the old
We
one.
cooked our
I'm just
hearts
dumb.
out. Does this mean the competition wasn't enough to awaken the statue?
Oh well. I suppose it was simply not meant to be.
Yeah, we've waited this long already. There's no harm in waiting a little longer. Right, Xiangling? Yup, there's still time. Let's be patient. We'll all see this through together. On another note, I have some good news for you, Ka-ching. Things are looking optimistic for that recipe you gave me. Master came by before the competition and filled in the parts that were missing. So now I'll be able to cook it. In fact, I'll go find somewhere to make it right now. Wait here.
Xiangling.
Oh, and Traveler, could you come with me? Huh? You only just beat Smiley Yanchow. You think you're up for challenging us already?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Obviously not what I meant.
Yeah, what do you mean,
You
guys?
collect recipes, don't you? I thought you'd probably be needing this dish during your travels, so I figured I'd share it with you.
Guys!
Oh, right! Paimon knew that. Sheesh, we totally misread
Yeah.
that situation.
You did. There was no, I was taking it as she just needed help with the recipe. You guys took it as, oh, you challenging us? No. Is that what she meant?
Jeez, careful eating your words so fast, you'll give yourself heartburn.
Well, she's the
staring at me
protagonist, so
for?
she's fine.
Go on, cook it on with your cooking.
Okay, well, let's go.
Body.
Chili, mince, cornbread? Oh, we gotta make it. There a stove nearby?
Time to act.
Oh, there is. There it is. Okay, we have a lot of the thing. The fire in the background, I love it.
It's done! So this is what the dish from the recipe looks like. Let's go give it to Ka-ching. Mine's ready too. Let's go together. We're back. The Traveler and I made one each. Here, have a taste while it's still warm.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
Ka-ching tastes everyone's dishes.
What is it? What does that face mean?
This flavor. I've tasted it before. Apologies. Xiangling, Traveler, thank you both. This is everything I had hoped it would be. It tastes wonderful and quite amazingly. Somehow it took me right back to my childhood, when my grandfather was still around.
Really? That's awesome! I didn't have a chance to fully explain before. In fact, when Master had filled in the missing parts of the recipe for me, I realized that I already knew how to make this dish. You already knew? You mean you were able to make this without ever seeing the recipe? Uh-huh. My dad taught me how to make it. Wait, but isn't this dish from Kuchin's grandpa's notes, though?
About that. I do not believe that this recipe was my grandfather's creation. My grandfather was a well-known real estate tycoon in Liyue, and also a scholar. He was an avid collector of old books and was quite knowledgeable on many of Liyue's customs and traditions that are no longer practiced. As a child, I used to spend a lot of time with him in his study. We'd read the classics together, then debate how much of it was actually genuine, and whether Rex Lapis was real or not. He used to say, books are just a bridge that bring us a little closer to history. It's up to those of us in later generations to ask these questions, search for the answers, and decide what they mean. Since then, my grandfather has passed on, and I've grown up to become a Chising. My views on Rex Lapis have changed in this time too, from myth to reality. For me, the name Rex Lapis is inextricably wound up with memories of my grandfather. Whenever I see his name written down, it always reminds me of sitting in my grandfather's study, seeing all of his notes. As I said earlier, this recipe came from those same notes. It's an ancient dish that he was trying to restore to its original form. But, unfortunately, without the full recipe, he never quite succeeded.
So we did?
Still, each time he tried cooking it, he'd always get me to have a taste while it was still warm. The memories. This really is the taste of my childhood.
Ancient dish? Are cornbread buns really that old? Well, at least in my family it is. My dad learned how to make it from his dad, and supposedly it's been passed down that way for generations.
I mean, there's a way to check.
We call them chili Rex cornbread buns.
We can source this.
They're a traditional folk food snack, easy to
Oh,
pack up and take
Zhongli.
with you on the road. So they're the perfect thing to eat on the go.
Boba.
Seeing Guoba just reminded me of something. I actually made this dish on the day I first met Guoba.
How did you first meet?
It was in a cave in the mountains. I ducked inside to get out of the rain and saw an offering table in there, so I put the cornbread buns I brought with me on it. Then I ended up falling asleep, and when I woke up, I found out that Guoba had eaten every last one. Guoba followed me around ever since. We're practically family now. Hold up! Stop the conversation! Look! The stone! It burst open!
It's...
Guoba?
Guoba!
What?
Ah, I see the chili mince cornbread buns have been served.
Master! Granny, look! The stove god statue looks just like Guoba!
Oh, indeed it does. After all, Guoba is the deity you've been searching for. God of the stove.
Wait, so Xingling, a 4-star unit that just cooks people, has the god of the stove with her. She has a deity with her.
Guoba is a god?
You asked me if a sufficiently festive atmosphere would be enough to reawaken the stove god. And my answer is this. Yes. And no. The stove god has always been a deity with great affection for the people, and who acts in response to their desires. To him, the heart's passions and the heart's desires are not the same thing. Passion can be a technique, a skill, something derived from experience. But desires, they are deeper, more innate. They are the heart's strength in its purest form. Masterful chefs is wonderfully exciting, but it is more an exercise of passion than of desire, and passion alone will not suffice to reawaken the stove god from his deep slumber. But just now, when Kuching ate this dish he had longed for, a deeply held desire was fulfilled. As well as receiving an answer to a question, she also gained something much more precious. A moment of poignant nostalgia so vivid, it felt like she was right there alongside her grandfather. The enormous power unleashed by the fulfillment of this desire resonated with the stove god's statue, and caused it to manifest once more the form it took in the past. Of course, the stove god himself is not contained within the statue. The true stove god has been here with us all along. How does it feel, seeing a statue of yourself from your glory days? Look at him. Still so majestic.
He's a majestic little bear.
Wait, what happened? Did Groba used to be different from now?
Oh, yes. Back in his day, your Guoba was once the patron god of the soil. But all the wisdom and power he had then, he has since surrendered to the soil itself.
A god surrendering their power to the soil. I have heard this turn of phrase before, but what does it mean?
The kinds of trials and tribulations that a land can face are far more than you could imagine. Droughts, floods, torrential rain, hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, fires, and plagues. The threat of disaster will never fully disappear from Liyue. Even woes that have never been faced before in history will come to pass in the future. Such things affect you mortals far more than we Adepti, with our immortal forms. He once walked with you over the barren plains until you arrived at last at the harbor. He joined you in building your dwellings and lighting the stoves. It was his hand that lit the very first street lamp of Liyue and brought the aroma of cooked food into every household in the land. You mortals no longer remember him, but back in the age when you did, he was the closest of all the Adepti to the common folk.
Hey, cutscene.
Machosius, god of the stove, born from a spark when stone struck stone. He was a god with a great love for humanity and their well-being.
The power stance of Goba.
Millennia ago, the people sought to expand their city. They built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gueli Assembly. The stove god cared greatly for the people, turning himself into minions who went into every home, fostering food and solidarity alike. Alas, their home was taken by a flood. The waters ravaged the Gueli Assembly and forced the people back south to Liyue Harbor. Though the distance was not far, the journey was
who's that
plagued by a
horse-looking
terrible
Adeptus?
storm. For a dozen days, the Adepti stayed by their side. During this time, the stove god cooked an ancient delicacy, flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp, fit for those on the move.
That's okay. Oh, I didn't know. That's cool.
Centuries later, disaster and plague arose once more. The stove god would appear no longer, for he placed all of his power into the land itself to quell the calamities. His power expended, and his wits greatly reduced. Thus his body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame, then went into the mountains and entered into a long slumber. The stove god departed, and Guoba was born. When he awoke, he ate the Chiliman's cornbread buns placed on the offering table by a young lady in yellow. Though he did not remember the past, he was profoundly moved and decided to follow this young lady thereafter. The stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy goods, lit their stoves, and cook food,
Look like a
just
child,
as they had done every day for as long as they could remember. In Liyue, things have always been this way. Nature provides, the mountains rejoice. We are blessed by heaven's good grace.
Years have gone by. The world has transformed, but our way of life survives.
Wu-Tao.
Fame and fortune is only a season.
This is Liyue's
It is the
bloom.
moment that we should embrace.
Wait. Okay, so Ching, Traveler, Ching. Who's
Past
that in the
meets
background?
present. Heritage becomes legacy. Long into the future, may we thrive.
Any Wu-Tao up there?
You once told me that dining is the profoundest of customs in the human world. To
Jin
eat
lightly.
well is to consume vitality itself, and to drink well is to
Who's that?
partake of the very essence of the world.
I actually don't know who that is.
It is a matter of paramount importance, you said, for people cannot face the arduous journey ahead on an empty stomach. At once a humble affair and a profound one.
Oh, okay.
A humble meal of maize
I
and
probably don't
spring
remember.
water is also profound in that. By ensuring one's survival, it paves the way for millennia of human history and culture to come. My dear friend, Liyue has changed so much while you have slept. Looking at the prosperity and beauty around us today, does it make you happy?
Guoba,
No.
this is kind of a huge deal. Why didn't you say anything?
Xingling? Zhengling? When has he spoken to you and you were able to understand completely what he was saying? He has been saying. How could he say this type of thing? Why did you say anything to you when you don't even understand him? He's even staring up at you like, what are you talking? What are y'all talking about? I just want food. I want food. Jingyun says that Yun Jin is one of her biggest fans. Yun Jin has always something to do but visits her concert 3 times a week. Ah.
He is not who he once was.
I wish I didn't put that on auto. That was funny. That was funny. I wish I didn't put it on auto. Why'd you say anything? Ja. I don't know if it's short enough, but could someone clip for what I was saying to that? I don't know if it would fit. I don't know if that's 30 seconds, but that'd be funny.
Oh.
Oh, that Paimon did it.
Xiangling.
Do not be saddened, Xiangling. There are 2 sides to everything. Guoba may have lost many of his formal faculties, but he is now as carefree as can be, without a single worry in the whole world.
Basically, let him
In this
retire
world
from
we
being a
inhabit,
god and
who
be a
can
baby
truly be
bear.
said to live a life free of all woes? Those with a mind and with the knowledge will certainly be troubled by all manner of things. But he has gone further than us in his journey. He had both wisdom and courage. Everything he took upon himself, he was also ready to part with. His carefree demeanor today is a testament to the fact that he is at rest. So since you are his friend, take good care of him. Go out to walk and play, Allow him to eat, drink, and be merry.
If you don't, he will destroy the world. And it would be
Xiangling,
your fault.
You have an adeptal affinity. Guoba follows you around because he has respect for you. The moment he awoke, he was met with a familiar flavor in the chili mince cornbread buns he ate. After all that time, he still recognized the dish he had invented, and he approved of you as the one who had cooked it.
That's right. The taste of one's home cuisine always brings back memories of home. Though he remembered nothing, eating the food you had cooked gave him a feeling of familiarity. That is why he stuck by you.
You may be the first person in history to give the stove god the experience of being a satisfied customer. That makes you quite a remarkable chef.
So, hold up. I know that the stove god's power is gone, I guess, but does that mean that, like, for Goba himself, because I know the stove god put mini hymns out to help the people of Kili Assembly, but then the flood happened, and then Goba, the stove god blessed the land in sacrifice of his power. So, and I guess in that cutscene, the minis went away. But I guess, like, this one, I guess, according to the cutscene, was just, he was shrinking in power. So, is Goba a child now? Or an old man? Because what I'm thinking is, could he possibly go back to his original state? Be like a phoenix, I guess? That's what I'm wondering.
If that's true, I couldn't be happier. Because putting a smile on customers' faces is what we chefs are called to do.
Well then, it's getting late and I still have things to do.
It's getting late.
Time for me to say
Ka-ching.
goodbye.
I think this conversation lasted all night. I don't think it's getting late. Well, I guess technically it's, but it's morning.
Traveler, Paimon, Xiangling, thank you all very much. I look forward to spending more time together in the future.
Bye.
I guess my dad's probably heard the good news already, but I should still go catch up with him. Master, it's been a while since you came by. Why don't you join me? He thinks about you all the time, you know. He's always telling me to invite you over.
Oh, goodness me. Then, far be it from me to refuse. Off we go, then. Let's saunter over gently and see how all the city folk are getting along.
I guess both yes and no. Yes, if all Adepti work together, and no, because he transferred most of his powers onto the land. Like, I guess that's fair, but I'm just wondering, is he baby? Is he baby bear or big grandpa bear? Is he baby bear or grandpa bear? There we go.
Hi, Dad. I'm back. Hey, what are you doing there? I should be the one handling that. Oh no! Guoba's taken off!
Age vice grandpa bear, appearance vice baby bear. Got it. Okay. Zhongli!
Oh, it's you. Hello there, old friend.
Oh, bless my soul. Are you out for a stroll as well?
Icing on
Given
the
the
cake.
season, it felt fitting to take a leisurely walk while the meal is being prepared.
Quite right. And it also gave us the chance to run into you. Guoba may not recognize you, but as ever, he seems quite delighted to see you.
So,
Oh, I guess
Guoba
age-wise,
doesn't
yeah, grandpa,
remember
because maybe he has
anything,
amnesia.
but can still feel when something's familiar?
Friendship will always withstand the ravages of time. Traveler, what do you think of the name of this festival? Moon Chase. The moon is a carrier of countless emotions. So many things only seem to surface as we gaze up beneath its poignant glow. Wherever the moonlight shines, the heart is wont to follow. Fond memories of those no longer with us. Debts of gratitude to old friends. The meaning of ages past and gone. All wrapped up in the city that has existed for so many moons to date. All these things and
Symbol
more,
on looks like Geo and
they
Pyro
are
symbol
why people
combined.
chase the moon.
In old age, the sight of many
I have
things
to look at it
puts
again
one
now with
in
that
a
thing in mind.
wistful mood. But children are always a beautiful sight to see.
Wait, but that makes sense because if Golba, you know, is made from is an Adeptus, so naturally has Geo powers, but he can't breathe fire, and thus Pyro. Is the God of Stone a multi-vision bearer, a multi-element bearer like the Traveler? Big theories.
Such exuberant life force. It seems to well up from deep within the land itself.
Stove,
a land
not
that has
stone.
been in
Oh,
existence
I
for
meant
so
stove, my
many
bad.
millennia, and yet one that still dazzles today. Traveler, this Moon Chase Festival has been all the more entertaining with you here to witness it. Now, let's have Xiangling brew us a nice pot of tea. We shall drink and chat at our leisure.
Yes, come here, Xiangling. Let's go have tea. No, we're not having tea with him. Oh, I'm sad. Yo, wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? We can't talk to him? Oh, I guess Xiangling can.
Everyone's here to eat.
No, they're not.
Let me think.
No,
I've got
they're
some
not.
fowl
Oh,
and
they
some
are there.
fish
Okay, they
and
are
a
there.
shrimp meat, so I can do 2 snack dishes. Yes, and a few stir fries.
I'll talk to them, don't worry.
Everyone's gonna love it.
That's it, okay. No problem. Golba.
The food at Wan Min restaurant is excellent. I eat here often.
Ah, you can say that again. Xiangling is a remarkable child. Surely the culinary talent of the century.
Indeed. To have mastered the craft at her age lends credence to the old aphorism that heroes are made young.
That's so sweet. Like, remember, this is the God Circle, if you think about it. Even with one that has no memory, but hey, it's still the God Circle. Alright, it's 120. So yeah, anyway, that is the, event. I already finished everything when it comes to the event. Did this. Ganyu and Zhao are missing. Well, I mean, Zhao did make an appearance in this event. Ganyu didn't. So Ganyu was missing. And I guess technically Kazuha too. Because Kazuha is technically in Beto's crew. Like, even Cloud Retainer was there. I mean, if you consider the Adeptus, Moon Carver, and which the other crane, I don't remember his name, they didn't make an appearance. Ganyu was there, Act 1. Oh yeah, no, right, she was. You're right, I'm dumb. So, let me, is any Liyue person... No, I think everyone in Liyue made an appearance. Except, maybe, those 2 Adepti. Well, anyways, so... it is time to do the story event. Hopefully I'll have enough time. Yep, we're switching to Inazuma. Finally doing the mermaid half of the title. Coco-chan. Yep. I'm not really gonna draw for her though in the banner because don't need her. But she is, honestly, she is very pretty though. I really like her character design with, you know, like a mermaid, especially when she attacks, she just swims. It's really pretty, but I'm not gonna draw for her because, I mean, I have Jinkyu and everything.
Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers. We came by here last time we visited Watatsumi
Oh wait,
Island.
Kokomi wanted to meet us when?
That was back
I don't
when
remember.
you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you.
They better! I
Things
saved
on
their
the island
whole
must have
nation!
changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
I gotta say, those troops better remember who I am. I saved them.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
Alright, I'm gonna say this right now. I know this guy has a mustache, but with his ear covering the other half of the mustache, I viewed this guy, his mustache, as a mouth that was just like, with a happy face, and now I can't unsee it, and now you won't be able to unsee it. I am sorry that I made this curse upon you. Good boy, Goro. Yes, good boy, Goro. Honestly, I saw a video with him acting like a dog with, you know how in dog videos, you put your hand in like a cup formation, and then a dog would put his nose, like, walked up to it, his chin on it, or whatever. There was a video a little bit like that with Goro. Ah! It was so cute.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
Yeah! I still can't unsee, even the camera change. That guy's mustache, it looks like a face. It looks like a mouth, like, like, oh man, I really wish I could just take a picture of it and maybe edit it if I was not busy, but I am, so. Alright, so your Coco thing. To be honest, I really like her. Kokomi appears to be perfect, but she isn't unlike Jean, the reason why I hate her. So basically her having the healing role. Which yeah, that's the same reason for me too.
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into 2 teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run.
Oh, I didn't know. It's Goro's Geo.
Then again, Madame Kokumi made clear that
He's
we are not to split up without sufficient forces.
Badly.
We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived.
I hope. So this is my prediction, alright? So obviously the next 2 banners right now are a child in Hu Tao, and Toma is going to be on Hu Tao's banner. The next set of banners, I'm hoping Zhao, Goro. I will say no more.
Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey, Goro!
Hello.
What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
I hope for Albedo and Goro. Hey, understandable. Albedo's good too.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Especially
Good.
if
There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the resistance.
Good boy, Goro. There's a Verdescent hunt waiting for you.
Let's help them get this situation under control.
Okay.
Time to act.
Da 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 da. They're snakes. Anyways, da 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 da.
Yahoo!
Freeze!
Time for takeoff.
Oh.
Here we go.
I didn't expect that to work so well, gotta say.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire! An arson attack! Curse them! They leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Well, what if you don't? What if you can? Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, actually, I should actually focus on this guy. Now I really think about it, because you can heal. What? What's up? Oh.
Think you can get away?
What's the... Oh, so sorry.
What voice?
Dodge this! Freeze!
Oh, the one with the ship? When they were saying that, oh, how dare you burn down our ship? How dare you? We're gonna make you pay for it. Haha.
Yahoo!
Freeze!
But yes, this is my damage output, by the way. Is bad. I know, if I really wanted to... Oh, you're drowning. No? Oh, why? What? Okay.
Dodge this!
How will you stand? Wait, the Luke. Wait, the Luke. The Luke, you're as tall as him. Why can't you? Wait. Hacks. As long as you can clear everything with it, I don't
We're lucky
care.
to have
Awesome.
you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
What?
Are you serious?
What?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still,
Literal
we're
good
fortunate
boy
to have
Koro.
them. They make sure we're prepared
These
for
are his
every
commands.
eventuality, no matter how complex.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
Hey, they remember me.
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
Imagine wanting to fight so badly that you refuse to build a house.
Alive and well, huh?
Jeez.
Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
No problem, buddy. I got
Good.
this.
Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again.
I know exactly what to
Ready
say to
when
them.
you are.
I know exactly what to say. Warrior's dreams like spring grass renew. Don't worry about it. Is that something? That's something, but I'm not gonna get it. I never got that. Well, now I do. Soldier, I order
Wait,
you to tell me of your troubles.
Captain of Swordfish 2? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you in Tatarasuna.
But I know it's not
really gave it to
because of
those
the hero
shogunate
aspect.
samurai in the fight
Why I
of
don't
honor.
like Jean. The main reason is
Oh, it
about
was
her
quite
character
the
and how
show.
she was portrayed. Jean
Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
Okay. Jean is shown too much on the perfect side. No flaws, no struggle, no rebellion whatsoever. Perfect child, except for the... and always listening... Ah! Okay, so basically the Mary Sue character. Understandable. I mean, I'll be honest, I forgot what Jean's story was. Oh no, right, she had, she basically had this big day, and then I think she got sick a little bit. Or was this a different one? I don't remember if it's the one where she got sick, but that's why she kind of had to step back. And everybody was like, girl, take a break.
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be.
So wait,
but what I do
PTSD
know
is what
that
you're
as long
saying?
as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back.
Because all that, like,
seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
I mean, that's a legit thing. Like, for warriors when they come home, of course, like, their battles, that's not easy to recover from. That will take a toll on you. So if this is just warriors having PTSD, yeah, that's definitely going to take some time to recover.
Nice guy. Let's go
I hope someday they will, but it could possibly not ever. That is possible. Anyways. Tell me of your troubles. I already need you to tell me.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you?
That's why Kokomi was unexpected to me. In the Archon quest, she is portrayed as perfect, but she isn't, and that's very likable. Everyone is allowed to make mistakes, and it makes them human. Basically helps the audiences, us, to relate to the characters more.
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
I mean, for me with Jean's quest, again, it's not that I hate her, because you can also relate to a perfect character like Jean in this case, because in that story quest with her flaw, is in a way, you can also think of it as she's a workaholic. She can't stop working. And because, like, of that amount of work, she tires herself out. There's no breaks. And in that lesson is that she can rely on her team more. Rely on the knights. They're both her comrades and her friends. People also have that issue. And that's how you could relate to Jean. I'm just saying that's how you could. Am I saying that, it's obviously she is shown to be on the perfect side, like, she can handle everything. But in that story quest with her being sick, like, her opening her eyes being like, oh, wait, I can rely on my knights and friends. And will they address, will Mihoyo put story quests to make Jean be more reliant on the knights? I don't know. True, there is Ganyu as well. And that's why I really like Eula. Hey, that's true. Eula. Hey, I want to take vengeance on you. Can't place you. But I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun army. Excuse me, sir. Do you not know who I am?
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze.
No, I struggle with her identity as both a human and a death. Yeah.
Sorry,
that was
I can't
an
be
oof,
more
but
help to you.
at least then she, figures it
I'll tell
out.
you
So
someone
that's good.
you could ask, though. San Gonamiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Sir, as the captain of Swordfish 2, I order you to go take a nap. That is a mandatory order. Go take a nap. And that means get off your post and go on a nice comfy bed or something.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break.
Why would she agree to that? Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryou Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
Oh no, I don't mean, of course Jean trusts the knights, but more relies on them. She doesn't rely on them and takes it more to herself. That's what I mean. Of course she trusts the knights, no matter what, but she would take all the work herself. Because, in a way too, she's, if I remember correctly, she is the acting Grandmaster, but she isn't the Grandmaster. I don't know if I'm right. I don't remember. That was a long time ago in prologue days. And that was almost a year ago. But with Jean being the acting Grandmaster, it's true what you said. Yeah, so I'm just, don't get me wrong. I understand your point. I understand your point with Jean. I'm not like saying it, you should like her or anything. I'm just saying my view, really. That's all. And whatnot. Okay, so you two, what are you doing? You're just being like, yeah, why? How dare you trust? We need the war to keep going. We need to kill them.
Change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there, what you talking about?
Okay, Barca.
Captain,
yeah.
You're back.
Yeah, so yeah, with her basically doing the tasks that the actual Grandmaster is doing, I mean, that's a lot of pressure on her shoulders. A lot. And granted, yeah, the flaw would be that, you know, she's able to just flawlessly do it. Almost flawlessly, I should say. But eventually it has taken a toll on her. So, yeah. I'm here to join you at the victory feast. What's new?
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been her idea.
Ow.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
As your captain, I order you to be very honest with me.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present.
I will execute you
if
you lie.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Oh, it's right there. Oh, there's a world quest I don't got.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryou Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island.
Oh no, what's going on?
Something was off about a Tenryou Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent. Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here.
What do you have to say for yourself? I'm innocent. You're guilty. Wow, that's a nutshell of arguments if I ever seen one.
Take him away.
Stop.
Wait. Kokomi, there you are. Something's going down over here. You should take a look. Pronto.
This guy's under arrest.
Your Excellency,
what?
This merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryou Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't.
That'll do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we?
That voice.
Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better?
No. Okay. It's funny. Alright, Matsuda.
Matsuda, Uchimura. I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir.
As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you
I
could
thought that bubble
explain
was
your
like
side of
her
the story
fish or something.
to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First, I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you?
I mean, we beat
So
them
what?
up.
That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryou Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon.
Yeah, you guys were the one that the Fatui conspired with. You guys were the one that had the delusions.
We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it? It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo, Sara, and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
The breath of
Matsuda?
relief, he's telling the truth.
Chimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler.
And then he's not.
I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2. Would you join me in the investigation?
Sure.
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a
Lately?
few new things to teach you. Alright, follow me.
What? When did you teach me anything?
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Alright. Yo, wait, can I actually... Well, I'm lazy. Oh.
Body and mind.
Alright, so...
Body and
hopefully the story quest isn't too long. But, we'll see.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp.
Because yes,
Who
time is running
knows why
short.
the Fatui occupied it? Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Like every other
Not
time
by
we
brute
get in
force,
Paimon.
that's for
Brute
sure.
force!
But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
Wait, she's a
I think
strategist.
we have 3 options available.
Robin? Robin?
Option 1.
You?
Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Probably not option 3. I currently do not have Electro right now.
Strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose? That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities.
Yeah, not option
attack
3.
From the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills.
I mean,
With
I have a
explosion,
venti.
We could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle, but absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves.
We're above
If
it.
we decide
Just
to
drop
take
something.
advantage of the
Or kick
environment,
it.
we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
I think we are going with the blow up option, it looks like. Gunpowder plus surprise air raid.
All right. We'll draw them out first to minimize damage to the camp itself.
Wait, no, I don't want that.
I haven't had much chance to fight alongside.
Wait, no,
you in
I
the
don't want
past.
to do that. No.
I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with your pace. Still,
All right,
not to
fine. I guess
worry.
we're doing the
Even if
dumb
I can't
thing.
claim to be a warrior myself, I'm no stranger to the battlefield. This fight should be well within my capabilities. Okay, let's clear out the camp and find out what they've been up to.
All right, fine. Oh hey, what am I doing?
Time for takeoff.
Okay, help me. Let's try to get Kokomi.
You haven't seen the last of us.
Oh.
I see through you. You can't run.
I'll take the blows head on. Oh,
Think
perfect.
you can get away?
Oh, I missed. Perfect that I missed.
Let's play.
We both synchronized our venti bursts. Hey, Lamau.
Let's move out.
Cool it.
Here we go.
Great vibes. Venti mind. No question, only Q. Ah.
How rude.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming back to shore.
Freeze.
Yay.
That wasn't quite what I'd call by the book.
That's
But
fine.
it happens. Battles are complex things, and the situation evolves constantly. It doesn't always help to stick too rigidly to a predetermined plan.
Kokomi, I mean, I could explain this to you, but you wouldn't understand because you're a part of this. You see, you're part of a video game, and no matter what I'd pick, it would end up beating those things anyway.
Seems like as soon as the fighting started, the plan went out the window and we kinda winged it. And yet, the outcome is quite satisfactory. A testament to your ability and willingness to adapt. I must admit, I wasn't
So
expecting
you're playing
to find the
Genshin Impact
Fatui laying
alongside
low
with
in
me?
a Hilichurl camp.
Lost my first. Oh no!
Presumably,
Won my
they've been
second.
operating out of here in secret for
Still in.
quite some
Let's
time.
go!
What's their
You can do it, oh no! I
objective?
believe.
Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here. Alright.
Oh no. I believe in you. You can do it. The setup character isn't. Well, just try.
Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat? Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials!
Bombs!
This is way too dangerous! We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it.
What's that? Oh, that's a. I had no idea what that is. Alright, Kokomi.
Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look! I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here.
That is a lie. What's wrong?
Yes.
As your captain. Oh wait, I'm not
Are
your
the
captain.
stolen goods, all right?
As your savior, you tell me what's wrong.
Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined. He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right. Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament. Kokomi, you think of everything! I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help. Huh? What do you mean by that?
The soldiers' rumors are getting to her, Paimon.
Come on, let's take the goods back.
Yeah, she's
It's
being
not
weighed
long
down
now
by the
until victory
rumors.
feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts. Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast!
Oh, I could teleport. I'll just do this one. Faster. Whee! Wow, the guy actually went to go take a nap. I'm proud of him.
My goods! You got them back. Huh?
That was fast. Yo, what's this rule
Thank
request?
you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
You just come up with everything, don't you?
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
Wow, they're dumb.
No ifs, no buts. We recovered the goods. As agreed, This is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of
The guy
these
just
goods,
smiles!
so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing
Oh,
the
the
sale
zoom!
of these goods at the
The
accepted
dolly
rates,
zoom, I love it.
there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
This face. This face is perfect.
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute, Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
I think this is really affecting her. Oh. Sorry.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
I'm used to it. I'm a traveler between 3 sections of the world so far, and soon to be 7, maybe 8, depending on how Conryu's gonna be.
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Hey, guys. Oh, wait, no, is this the place? No, it's not the place yet. It's not the place yet.
You know,
we don't have to be sad. I'm not gonna say anything.
Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time.
I'll pretend I know
I've
which
been hoping
she's
to
talking
raise all
about.
this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Wow, what pressure.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... We should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Yeah, you have so much
Your
pressure on
Excellency?
your shoulders.
Well, I'll be fancy meeting you at a place like this.
Are you also about to
Do you know,
criticize?
my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind
Really?
and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands.
Okay. To make it clear, Watatsumi Island cherished another deity other than the Raiden Shogun, but they respected the Shogun. But after Raiden killed the deity they cherished, Watatsumi Island began to dislike the Shogunate, to say the least. Ah, okay. Wait, was there a deity, that serpent? Obarashi, I think? Was it that serpent? Because, I mean, this is water and it was a... Yep, okay. Alright. It was a serpent. Alright, okay, so... Alright, I guess that... Not much, I just wanted to make sure I knew who the deity was. Okay. My daughter enrolled herself. Like, this now is just, hey, could you please let my daughter through the selection process? She's really good.
Her Excellency directly. She must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent.
Ah, the high expectations. I love
My
it.
daughter has always
I
looked
love
to
it.
you as a role model.
I love it.
If she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency.
Leave
Boy,
her
Am I glad
alone.
you're here. As you know,
Leave her
agricultural output has
alone.
taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Leave me alone.
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
You chat with the friendly people alongside Kagome.
Are you alright?
This is testing my patience.
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back.
Yeah,
then,
I'm
huh?
fine.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
We got them.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk.
Oh my gosh!
Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just
Guys,
waiting for
give her
you.
a break!
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay, the victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
I'm on. Gosh.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
There's gonna be something tomorrow. Alright, so, well, we can wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I think the entrance of the shrine, that should be the entrance, I believe. So, if I'm wrong, I'll be sad. So I'm just gonna go there. Lokami never wanted to be a leader, she wanted to be an advisor, but her bloodline forced her to become the divine priest. Oh no! That's sad. I would hate that. I'm kind of walking here because the time is at 9:20, so I have to wait a little bit. Alright. There we go. Wait. Enough? Got it. There. Music's nice also. Nice and peaceful.
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer.
Well, no, she said she should be. After some more time. It's not her fault. People are swarming her with things.
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble?
Paimon. Paimon, you can't, please, you can't be this dumb. Please, you can't. You can't be this dumb. Did you not see the amount of work that she had with the flooding of the people? The reports? There's a lot of things on her shoulders.
Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Man, we just standing there and the soldier's like, oh,
Are you looking
now
for
they're
Her
coming to
Excellency?
me.
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98.
What?
Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does
So,
think of
wait, hold up. Time out. So there's this general directive. Is this daily? And this was number 98. I don't even know out of what. But she gives general directives of this every day to her soldiers? Girl, take a vacation. No. Retire. No, this is too much. This is too much. Go retire, girl. You deserve it.
Time to act.
Oh, please. Don't let it. Got it. I'm not making that.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere.
Paimon, shut up!
Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive?
And there's a little electric
It
Celia.
looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
Oh. 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 This is her hobby. Been writing books? And she can't do it in public because... What if we just bomb the shrine? Okay, no, that's mean. Alright. I imagine Kokome having a burnout and Goro being like, let her rest, and kicking everyone. For Kokome to have her rest in peace. I can picture that.
So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things
she's
ready for the
sleeping.
victory feast today. What happened?
Shut up! Paimon.
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today. You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away! energy is.
Yes, you're tired. That's fine. Take a nap, please. Sleep.
You run out of energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
Paimon, please.
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
Yep, burnout. She's tired. Let her take. Basically, my point still stands. Let her take a vacation. Or retire. Either one.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it.
No!
Don't
hide that.
I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow
Just wanted to be a
supposed to make people feel
It
wonderful.
could be Robin.
Just from being in your presence while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the divine priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease. Is there anything we can do to help? I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Where did I put it?
Okay, what's it called? We'll find it.
We'll find it for you.
Yeah, what's it called?
And then we'll read it out to you to help you recover. You do that for me?
That's why I like her. That's a flaw. It's a very relatable trait, especially in Japan.
I'm really lucky you came
I mean,
back to
honestly,
Watatsumi
I'd say it's
Island.
global. I'd say it's global.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production.
Little boy.
This is a lot of work for one person.
Board titles.
And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time.
I mean, alright, I'm gonna say this. This type, this is inhumane. And the people here should be stupid to think that, you know, it was a good idea to rely on this on one person. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, like, she's able to do it, but she needs help. And it's a good thing that she got someone else to do the feast. They were able to do that. If she didn't have that, then I would just be, okay, Kokomi, listen. I'm gonna kidnap you for a while. Trust me. We're gonna go to Mondstadt. You're gonna go to a library since you like books. You'll read said library. You're gonna stay there for a while. And then I'll let this place go chaotic without their leader for a bit. Realize that they've worked you to a bone. Apologize for it. Then we'll take you back. Get someone else to do that. Betting that person's girl. Yeah, probably.
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish Captain came back today.
What is this?
Energy plus 4.
No, Paimon, stop.
That's just,
Okay. Ahem. Oh, this is our diary. Oh, no. Oh, no. Today, I spent the entire afternoon arguing with representatives for the Merchant Association. Energy -4. Many things must still be settled. I need to ensure that they will allow the goods to flow smoothly, but I must make sure that their money is made through legal means. Today, I finished a day's worth of work. Energy -3. I'll have to write up another batch of directives tonight. Hopefully, this won't go on too late. I still need to perform an inspection tomorrow. The wind is very strong outside. Energy -2. It seems like it will rain soon. I can only hope that the waves aren't as rough and those who go out fishing can return safely. News of the peace talks reached us today. Energy +2. An end to this war will surely make everyone Watsumi happy, won't it? Today, we received word that the Tenryou Commission might be colluding with the Fatui. Energy -5. Even I'm struggling to understand what's going on. Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4. We tactfully agreed not to speak of Tepe, and no one spoke of those who sacrificed their... Tepe. Moment of silence for Tepe. Okay. And no one of those who survived their lives during the war. This peace was far too hard fought. Lots of people spoke to me today again. Energy -3. Looking at their earnest faces, I can't help but think back to the time that I took up the post of the Divine Priestess. Have I really lived up to their expectation all those years? If we did, it was all Paimon's fault.
Give it here. Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
This is your fault. But the energy notes was hilarious. I'm sorry. That was hilarious.
It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already.
Or is about to read them. You never know.
Oh,
I have plenty of books that I plan to read, but I just haven't had the time.
Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
But at the same time, there are books that on my shelf that I actually did read. That's a lot, so. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Let me just stand on the desk and read to you. Just tower over you. The military base Mark IV. Dominant. Alright.
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud? Yes, that's the one.
Admit it, it's a bedtime story. Alright. You read Kokomi her favorite military treats.
Kokomi? Kokomi!
Shh, Paimon, she's sleeping.
Oh no! She's fallen asleep! What are we gonna do?
Let her sleep, what?
Tonight's
know about
the
it.
victory feast! Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner! She's got so much to do!
Let her rest.
You sure that's a good idea?
Yes.
She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go, too. Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
All of this stuff can wait.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs. The war's over. Things are slowly getting better. Oh. Did you see?
You take a break together with Kokomi for a while more.
What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Your much needed rest.
You've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
Paimon, shut up.
I can't believe it got so late.
I have perished. Oh no, I'm sorry. But at least it wasn't without contest. Well, that's good. At least you put up a fight, and that's what's good.
I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be.
And there's always next tournaments. There's always next time.
Should be enough to see me through.
Unless it's double elimination, then possibly another chance.
Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire. Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy. Good to have you back.
It was created by her in order to not overwork herself all the time, so she managed to create it in order to manage all the work. Well, that's good. I mean, that is a good idea. I honestly would not do that. I mean, not because I mean, more because I am totally do that. Alright, feast time. Let's go. We'll pretend we have food, but we don't.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Oh, shush.
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Kokomi walks by the banquet fire and starts to give a speech.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
After a while, we're gonna just skip this.
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather? I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
A friend of mine was really looking forward to this feast. Even promised he'd sing a song with me. If only he were still here.
Aw, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry.
A friend of mine...
Wait, no, that's the same person.
With me around, no one would dare try any funny business at the victory feast.
Oh, where's the crowd?
Come visit Watatsumi Island whenever you want. You'll always be a hero here.
Okay. Is it the crowd over there?
I do hope the future will be free from the trials and tribulations of the past. If every day can be as happy as today, that would be a blessing.
Am I talking to the right people? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now.
That's... Ow!
I hear
that's
you're
the
captain
reality
of
of
Swordfish
war,
too,
too.
is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
Have a fish!
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Right on.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
Do I legit get a fish? I didn't get a fish! Actually, do you say something else?
Let's hope the peace talks go smoothly. The last thing we want is to go back to war.
Other than the soldiers that do want to go to war. But actually, no, there's something. Did somebody say a fish? Speaking of which. Oh. I gotta get that. I'll do it later. But yeah, I got a fish. Oh, it's right there. Look for the yellow
Hey
diamond.
there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue. Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble
Maybe
for
it's
ourselves.
just a rumor.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Because it could be possible that the soldiers, they want to, some of the things they want to continue fighting. But that's a bad thing. I don't know. Anyways, oh, I get stabbed.
This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance? You got that
I don't
right.
like where this is going.
So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Really?
Ugh, this guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation?
Alright.
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
Well, why not?
We'll see about that.
Drop! Starfall!
I'm making a joke. I'm just playing with my food.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
Join what?
We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui.
I
knew
it! I knew it!
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve.
You know, I had a feeling. I did say this feeling before. But now hearing it out, I have no words. I don't have words. Just, why?
Peace talks?
So dumb!
Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree?
Then that's when you fight again. Not before, when the peace talks are about to happen. The reason why the peace talks are happening is to prevent that.
We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will.
So when they do that, when they quote-unquote backstab you, that's when you can fight.
We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun, but we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that.
No. No.
It does kind of make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to
Paimon,
Paimon.
Paimon, look at me, look at me, look at me. No. No.
Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You
This
have
is
me
what
just
you were
put down
fighting
my
for,
weapon
though.
and start living like an ordinary person. But how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle?
And that's PTSD, dude.
Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt Decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
Hey, I fought you. Hey, I fought you. I fought you. I fought you fair and square. You said you'd tell us everything.
Time to act.
That's what you said. Went to a nice duel, and then we could fight it out, and then I tell you everything. Now you're not telling me everything. You go against your word as a warrior. So I guess you don't have warriors. Well, bam! That would be so much easier.
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Kokomi rushes back to the shrine. The victory continued until all had their full. Go.
Time to act.
Yay! You know, I was expecting to, you know, be burning. I'm not burning. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right, so... Alright, I got an idea. Now another way. I'm smart. I know what to do. I'm smart. Woo! Okay. Oh, right. This is where we actually have to meet.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared? Here, take this. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes.
Girl, what? What?
I took the liberty of writing them all down.
What?
This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
And you expect me to memorize all of these?
This is huge!
I'm not gonna memorize them all.
See.
I'm just gonna wing it.
Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Hyman suddenly feels a lot less nervous. Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand? Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Okay. I don't know how this would work out, but... Oh, that's all the way over there. Why are they so far away? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Just supposedly the midpoint between the two locations. So hopefully everybody is enjoying their day and enjoying the stream so far. And since it's 1 month since school started for people, hopefully that's going well so far for them. I'm surviving, to say the least, for college, but all we can all do is try our best. I hope when it comes to Genshin, y'all are getting your 5 stars. Y'all are getting good artifact stats. Good drops. And yeah. Hey, Sarah.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
I can't be here? I saved your nation.
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it.
Kokomi and Sara begin their
The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions, but going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
Wow, what to Luke? What happened? Okay, going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to record with.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
It scares me,
Accepted.
Yeah.
Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi. And the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
Honestly, like with Diluc, I think people don't like him because of, you know, the play style he has. It is, I think they said it was clunky a little bit. It wasn't as, like, take Hu Tao for example. Hu Tao is an admittedly burst damage character. She does a lot of damage when she's at low HP, but, you know, and I guess it requires more brain power to use, maybe? Maybe not, I could be wrong. But point is, Diluc is, I guess, bland. I guess bland's a good word. But I like Diluc. I like his playstyle. I like him. That's why he's on my team, so.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair.
I love
We'll
Blaymore.
need to involve merchants from both sides in this
I
process
don't know which
if
my
it is
favorite
to
weapon is.
succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
There we go.
Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them.
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73?
It's too much, Kokomi.
Which one is it?
They don't want to fight anymore. What?
Kokomi! Which scenario number is this in the directives?
You're just sitting there.
The last one. But hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
I'm confused. I never read the directives. Was I supposed to?
Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
Wait, it's legit?
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little.
Wait,
Then we'd
so
see how
it's
it went.
legit or is this
With respect, ma'am,
fake?
there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one.
Oh, child's in
We bear
danger.
responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
Wait, so their rumor was legitimate? I thought they faked it.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in
I
your
guess there
ability
was a reason
to
for
resolve
every
the
rumor.
situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on
Yes, but the soldiers wanted war. Unless you had Kokomi and Sara calmly complete the follow-up negotiation.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind.
So
Thank
basically,
you.
fake agreements.
I shall take my leave
and
now.
then destroy them all.
Until we meet again.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
And then this stays up. It'll probably go away. Okay. Anyways, I love his playstyle. I love his character, but that's a lot of damage for talents being level 444. Level 60, level 8. Yep. Even though mine's kind of bad, I really need to upgrade. I need to upgrade my characters in general. Well, not the levels. The levels are fine. It's just the weapons and talents. Tepe. This is Tepe.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste?
The reason they fought was for peace.
I want to keep
if
fighting.
you continue
I
to
want
fight,
ultimate
then
victory,
you're insulting them.
Even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement, but you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do.
You forgot the wait a
And the
minute.
fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare...
Nothing.
that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Alright, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency.
I get it, and I guess it makes sense because the other side, they were kind of teasing with the Fatui to coordinate to an attack on Watsumi Island. So I get where this is coming from Kagome, and this is smart. However, I don't know if this would help them.
I think that's finally everything in hand.
Because they're kind of suffering from warrior PTSD. And more fighting will not help it.
I can feel my energy
It only
levels starting
postpones
to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
Sure.
Body and mind.
So yeah, I don't know.
Time to
I don't know. It might be... I don't know. This is a little iffy when it comes to, I guess, the long term. Buy electric cell.
Thank you for everything.
Who's gonna be there?
With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more. Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get
okay, that's
nervous
just a
when
social
more than
battery.
a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so?
I think only you can really do that, though.
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kokomi. Even though as much as I want you to not do it, I think this is one thing you kind of do have to do on your own. Because you know what they have to do.
I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realized now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
Can't really. I have to travel. I can't really. But yay, we got it done. Okay, I'm gonna step away. Okay. So that is definitely all the time that I have. But thank you all so much, so much for watching. And, yeah, to everybody who was in chat, thank you so much for, you know, the chats and everything. It's always a pleasure to be able to talk to chat as I stream. I feel that makes the stream a lot more enjoyable, not just for me, but also for everybody else as well. So thank you,
on a
thank you.
deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Wait, is that Jinkyu's equivalent to now they're just the warrior is just standing there menacingly. Amazing. Anyway, so for YouTube, like this video if you enjoyed, and yeah, like this video if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. As for Twitch, if you're not already, you can click on the heart icon to follow my channel and be notified of whenever I stream next. The next stream should be this Wednesday at 8 PM or 9 PM EST, depending, with the final stream of Fossil Fighter Champions, because we'll be doing the post-game. Woo! So, thank you again for watching, and until the next video or stream, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!